Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake, and as of 40 minutes in the future, or when this video hopefully goes live, Dual Universe, the lovely civilization-building sci-fi MMORPG by Nova Quark, will have been successfully kickstarted with at least €66,000 above its goal. This is excellent news because I really want this game to succeed, and I'm sure that many of you will as well. Now, if you have been lucky enough to have money at the time where you want to kickstart it and have gone ahead and kickstarted it and have paid at least €50, then you will have access to the beta, which will be happening in the first and second quarter of 2018. This is a beta, so this will be most of the features that are, well, nearly all of the features that are going to be in the first release of the game are going to be available in the beta. The beta is there to make sure that everything is working properly. For those of you who paid an additional 50 on top of that, which will be equaling €100, you will have access to the alpha version of the game in a few months' time, really. First and second quarter 2017. This actually means that alpha players get access to the game for at least 1.5 months before the game gets released. The game being released at the end of 2018, so that's about 2 years. It's not long. Well, maybe, but it is 2 years, that's fine. Look at my pledge over there, I'm a gold founder. I'm the last gold founder, in fact. That limited one left of 500, no longer there, because that's me. It only shows for me because I can change it if I want to. But I'm not going to, because I have alpha, which is very, very nice. So, what does this mean? Well, whilst you're waiting for your alpha/beta/release stages, where you can finally enjoy the game, there are many sites that you can go to. First one is you could go, I've got it bookmarked here, you can go to the Dual Universe portal, which is basically the community section of the Dual Universe site, which is at http://community.dualthegame.com. Here you can find many organizations. You can create your profile, which will be used in game, noting that you have one chance to change the name that you're going to use. You've got many organizations to choose from. You can sort them by created. There's a lot of created ones, by the way. However, they mainly only have 1 or 2. However, you may want to join one of the larger organizations. They're the same thing. Corporations for Eve, by the way. Such as the Terran Union, which is currently standing at 217 members. Or you could be an outlaw. Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't want to be ruled by the system, even though being part of an organization is technically being part of the system. I won't complain about their logic, except I've just done. You can also message other players who, well, they're not really called players because they're not playing the game, but you get the point. From here you can see featured posts about things. People are designing ships already, which is kind of cool. Or you could go to the forums, and the way that you do that is you can go back to the regular Dual the Game site, scroll down a bit, and then access the forums. This will share your account, your community account as well, so the forums and the community portal are linked. So here you can discuss all you want. You can get yourselves involved with the pre-game politics. If you need more information and can't find it, then we've got a helpful tool to help you. A lovely fellow by the name of Cybrex, who has a profile picture of Captain Jack and is on the Alpha team, has collated, I think that's the right word, a vast page full of links and answered questions using quotes from the developers. If you have a question, it is probably answered here. If it is not, then ask away on the forums. I have 2 messages which I should probably check later. So, what does this mean? I keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying it because it is mysterious. So, in between the time of me gaining access to the alpha and everyone else gaining access to the alpha, and today I am going to be periodically posting videos about Dual Universe, such as economy, which I have still yet to do, and everything else, such as how organizations are going, well, could work, most likely will work, because the developers can change the systems if they want to, because anything described here may not be representative of the final game. So, I'm going to be releasing videos later. By later, I mean I have a few months to do so. And I will see you around, either in the alpha, the beta, or the release. Noting that the release, which is going to happen at the end of 2018, is not the final version of the game. It just means that regular people can join in. The developers are going to be releasing expansions. One of the expansions that we have been confirmed with is the Stargates, the ability to travel to other solar systems without having to fly there for months, like someone on a stream that was on, I think, last weekend rather, had suggested. I will go with them because that sounds amazing. Travelling at FTL speeds that aren't actually fast enough to go light years distance. Very good. That is something that I wish to see, because we want to find out if you can go between systems to see if everything is in exactly the same universe, the same instance. Because the way that I would create it, and I'm rambling on again, you'd have each system as an instance. Yeah? Each system is an instance, like it is in EVE Online, except from the entire system is one instance instead of a collection of them. Yeah. So you can only gain access to new solar systems via jump gates, but that wouldn't work before jump gates are initialized. Sadly, unless things start changing very quickly in about 30 minutes, we will not have construct, well, it is unlikely that we will have construct versus construct, you know, like ship versus ship, ship versus player, combat at first release. That will most likely come in an expansion, and will come because it is a very important part of how this game is supposed to run. However, we have shooting each other with pistols and rifles and sniper rifles and plasma guns. Disclaimer on all of those, but we will have player versus player combat at the alpha and beta and release. So, until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.